Once you logged into WordPress into your site, you will now be able to edit pages, add content, delete pages, and add pages. In this example, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our dashboard, and from our dashboard we will have a plus sign and new to add a new post or new media, link, page, slider, and whatever else you need for your site. We're going to click on page. This will now add a new page, but this is the same process as editing a page. I will show you how to title your page, add content, and then publish your page. I'm just going to give this a name of test page, but of course you would want to name this page. You will name your page, the title of your page, and also what you want to show up in the navigation for your page. I'm now going to add some content. We can change our content by making some of this bold or what have you. We can also change some of this into a link. We can link to another page within our site, or we can add a URL from an outside website. However, if you want to add a URL from an outside website, you want to click the button Open Link in a new window. That way, when they close this window, they will not navigate away from your site. Or we can add a page that we already have existing within our site, which is what I'm going to do in this particular case. In that case, I would not want to open the link in a new window. I'm going to click Add Link, and you will notice now that our word has now changed into a link. We can also add bullets. So if we want to create a list, we can then add a list here. And I'm going to highlight these two and put bullets next to them. So you'll see how that's accessible. Click on the icon to show the rest of your tools within your editing bar. And for example, I can now click List, and I can change this maybe to a heading 2, which will enlarge the font as well as bold it. I can also highlight this and change the color. For example, if I want to change that into an orange or what have you, I can do that. I can also indent items. I'm going to also click here Undo because I don't want to do that. Now, another item you may want to add within a page would be an image. We're going to click on the Add Media, and you can either use a media that's already uploaded into your WordPress, or you can upload a file. What you would do in this case is that you would just drag and drop. So you will drag and drop an image. That will now show up, allowing you to change some of your alignments. For example, if we click none, it will just be in the center. If we want to right align, you will see what this will do in just a moment. We can also change the size of how it displays. If I want full size, it's going to be a big image. I can also add the title and so forth like this. Now I'm going to click on the Insert into Page button. You will notice that the image is now right aligned. If I click on the actual image and I want to change that or delete it, I can click this button to delete it. But if I want to edit the image and change some of the formatting, I can go and change it to left alignment and click Update. And so you'll see how that works. Well, I think I'm going to go back and just put this to none. So you'll see how the alignment works when none is selected. I can also decrease the size a little bit right here in my panel. Click Update, and you'll see how the none affected the alignment. We can go back in here, and I'm going to change it to right, which is probably better in this particular case. If I want my page to be a sub navigation item, such as under news, we notice second and third page are indented. We can choose the page that we want our sub menu to show up. If we just want this at the top level, we will have the page attribute parent setting at no parent. This page has not been yet published, so I'm going to publish this page. And now I can go in and view the page. Once I'm on the page and I'm logged into the back end of WordPress, I can always navigate to the page and then click Edit Page. So if I want to go in and edit this page and change some things here, for example, I'm going to change this to item 3. I want to add another item here, so I'm going to item 2, and I will add a date. Of course, with a website, you always want to keep your dates current. Okay, I'm going to select this here. I'm going to go and underline it and center align. So you'll see how your alignment tools work, and we can bold it, italicize it. This is our, of course, we went over our bullet list. If we want to select these items here and change them to numbered items, we can also give it numbered items. Of course, our block quote, if we want to provide a quote to items, we can also right align, center align, and left align. If we select some text or any item on our page, even including a image, we can add a link. This is going to open to the URL, but we can also have this open to a page. For example, I'm going to click this page here, and now once that image is clicked, it will open a particular link. As we went over earlier, we have our different settings for our formatting of our text. We can underline image, we can justify it, this is the justification, which means that it's equal on the right and left, and we can change our fonts to different colors. If we click this button here, this will allow us to directly put text from Word into our formatting, and we'll clean Word coding out, which is much better for web design. Well, now you'll notice on the right hand side, since we first published the page and now we've gone and edited the page, we see an update button allowing us to update our edits that we've done. So once we click that, we can go and view the page. And we'll see how all this is affected. Let's go ahead and click our image, which we made into a link, and see what happens. And we see that it worked the way we set it up. We wanted to open a new page from that particular link. In this case, I have an image here that I've actually just set up to be a link to the image itself. So if you don't create it into a link, you can get this kind of effect. Well, good luck on editing your pages in WordPress, and check back for more tutorials as we guide you through the steps of making your site the best site around.